Hi, my name is Madeline Cox, and I am applying for the Social Studies position at East Grand Rapids High School. And there are a few experiences that lead me up until this point. One of them was my time in Kazakhstan in 2012, where for 4 months I taught English to Russian-speaking natives. My students ranged from 18 years old to 30 years old. They were very excited to learn English, and they really needed to use it in the workforce, so they were yearning that knowledge. It was a really exciting time because of their enthusiasm to learn English. Another one of my experiences was in Peru in 2014, where I was one of 3 leaders to lead a group of students and teachers down to the Peruvian rainforest. Now, we were only there for about 10 days, but we learned a lot about the rainforest, and we learned a lot about its relationship to the natives who live there, but also its relationship to our lives here in North America, and as well as around the world. And then my third experience, it was my time as a student teacher at Forest Hill Central High School. And there I taught world history to 11th graders as well as civics to 9th graders. And I had completed my teacher assisting as well as my student teaching at Forest Hill Central High School as part of the Graduate Teacher Certification Program at Grand Valley. Now, there are a number of reasons why I would love to teach at East Grand Rapids High School. And I think the most important reason that I would love to teach there is because of the close-knit community that East Grand Rapids offers. And there are a lot of benefits, I believe, that come from a close-knit community. The first and foremost is that you can create really great student-teacher relationships. And that is the part about teaching that I absolutely love. That makes me want to teach more. It makes me want to come in the next day and continue on and, through the dredges of winter. And yeah, that's something that I really look forward to. And I think that a close-knit community offers great opportunities for that. Additionally, you get an increased level of parental involvement, which is beneficial to both me and the student. I think East Grand Rapids offers me an opportunity to use my past experiences to help students become more critical thinkers, to become culturally competent, and to learn how to become lifelong learners. And this is something that I have experienced over my own experiences, and I would love to pass that knowledge on to students. Also, East Grand Rapids offers a large array of extracurricular opportunities to their students, and I would love to extend the opportunity for students to come down to Peru, learn more about the world that they live in, and be able to use that knowledge as 21st century students and thinkers. There are many reasons why I chose to become a teacher. There is really never one aha moment where I thought, I'm going to be a teacher, but rather a lot of smaller moments that led me to gradually believe that I'm meant to be teaching. During my undergrad at Hope College, I was able to study abroad in Rwanda and Ghana. And not only did I learn a lot about the world that I live in, but I was also able to make huge connections between what I was learning in the classroom and what I was learning out in the real world. And I think that these connections are really huge, and that there's a major difference between what you read in a book and what you see in the street in real life. And I thought to myself at that time, how cool would it be to be able to bring that into a classroom, to bring those experiences, to bring that kind of learning into a classroom and to teach that to younger students. And that was really one of my first times where I thought, maybe teaching is for me. This would be really worth it to be able to teach that to younger students. Another one of my moments was in Kazakhstan, where not only did I teach English to those groups of students I mentioned previously, but I also taught English to women in need. Now, these women were criminals. They were fresh out of prison, and they were trying to transition back into society. And I was there to teach them English to help them in that transition. Now, it was at this moment really that I realized the importance of education. Not only was I teaching these women how to speak English, I was giving them an opportunity, and I was helping them to live their life more fully. And that really hit me hard. And that was at that moment that I realized I'm really meant to be a teacher. Teaching is something that helps me live fully. Another moment was when I was a student teacher, and it was towards the end of my time there, and I gave all of my students a survey to take about how well they thought I did, what are some ways that I could improve. And there's this one student who had a lot of accommodations for her anxiety. And she mentioned in her comment section that I was really able to meet her needs, that I was there to encourage her and to challenge her to study harder, to focus more on the task at hand. And that's something that really encouraged me, because that's the kind of teacher that I want to be. I want to be there to encourage my students. I want to teach them ways of new thinking, and I want to challenge them to push themselves into unknown territory. And so that was really the solid moment where I knew that this is what I'm supposed to be doing, and that I was way excited for. I believe I'm the best candidate for the position at East Grand Rapids High School because I can teach history in a way that connects to modern day society. Now, there are a couple of different ways that I can do this. By using technology such as Google Classroom, blogs, online discussions, or video making technology, I can help students think about history more critically and more creatively. Additionally, by using current events to teach history, I believe that I can help students make greater connections between what they're learning in a book and in what they're learning in real life. Now, current events and history really inform one another. You can't fully understand a current event without understanding the history behind it. So, for example, in America today, we can't fully understand the racial tensions we've been experiencing lately without going back and understanding those racial tensions in American history. So by using current events, not only can I help make history more relevant to students, but I can also help them create really good critical thinking skills. I also believe I'm the best candidate for the position because I love creating student-teacher relationships. I believe these kinds of relationships make the classroom work, and this is one of the things that I'm most excited for, and that really make me love teaching. So, thank you for taking the time to view my video application. I hope to hear from you soon. Have a great day.